It is well known that when an individual joins a group, he tends to accept the group's standards of behavior and thinking. He is expected to behave in accordance with these norms. In other words, the group expects him to conform. Many illustrations could be given of this from everyday life, but what is of particular interest to psychologists is the extent to which people's judgments and opinions can be changed as a result of group pressure. Some remarkable conclusions were reported by Asha and others. They noticed that people in a group will agree to statements that are contrary to the evidence of their senses or that contradict their own beliefs. It would be a mistake to think that only particularly docile people are chosen to take part in experiments of this type. Usually highly intelligent and independent people are used, and this, of course, makes the results even more disturbing. In a typical experiment, this is what may happen. The experimenter asks for volunteers to join a group which is investigating visual perception. The victims are not, therefore, aware of real purpose of the experiment. Each volunteer is taken to a room where he finds a group of about 7 people who are collaborating with the experimenter. The group is shown a standard card which contains a single line. They are then asked to look at a second card. This has 3 lines on it. One is obviously longer than the line on the first card, one is shorter and one the same length. They have to say which line on the second card is the same length as the line on the standard card. The other members of the group answer first, but what the volunteer does not know is that they have been told to pick one of the wrong lines. The volunteer sees that the other members of the group unanimously choose a line which is obviously not the same length as the one on the standard card. When it is his turn to answer, he is faced with the unanimous opinion of the rest of the group. For example, all the others have chosen line A, but he quite clearly sees line B as correct. What will he do? According to Asha, more than half of the victims will change their opinion. What is equally surprising is that, when interviewed about their answers, most explained that they knew the group choice was incorrect but that they yielded to the pressure of the group because they thought they must be suffering from an optical illusion or because they were afraid of being different. However, Asha also found that if he allowed one correct judgment in the group, the probability of the victim conforming was dramatically decreased. Perhaps this is the most encouraging finding in real-life terms. If we have the courage to keep to our beliefs, we may give others the courage to express theirs.